guys, does coconut oil cause anxiety? Does it cause panic attacks? I'm going to answer that question right now. All right, guys, here it is. Coconut oil has very, very rich components that, number one, boosts your metabolism. Number two, helps create ketones if you're low carbing it or ketoing it. It also is somewhat of a stimulant naturally. Now, a lot of us use coconut oil in their morning coffee, and we call it Bulletproof Coffee, or BPC for short. When certain people have a big tablespoon or more of coconut oil in their morning coffee that happens to be already caffeinated or decaffeinated, depending on how sensitive you are, it can actually induce anxiety and or panic attacks in some people. They say if you have an already sharp mind, if you're already very focused and driven internally, it can actually cause a higher stimulation to the frontal lobe, and then in turn raise your metabolism up and can induce anxiety. It's actually happened to me, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's why I've researched it in the past. When I have my morning coffee and I have been adding coconut oil to it, I have noticed in the past that I would at work get, my heart rate would be a little elevated. I would get a little woozy feeling, and I would get nervous, and I would notice a little bit of anxiety. And I'm not normally like that. I have years ago had panic attacks, not on the norm and the regular, but occasionally. I do have mitral valve prolapse, and that has a cycle of panic attacks as well. So I didn't know if it was coconut oil related or what. But what I did was I researched it when I started noticing these things, and came across a lot of information about it. And it definitely can induce that feeling of anxiety in those that are, number one, either prone to it, number two, sensitive to ketones, because the coconut oil will definitely help your body create them. And sometimes if you have already had ketones floating around and you're already low carbing it, and then you jack up your coconut oil and you're getting your medium chain triglycerides, it can definitely pump things up and cause anxiety. So if you are sensitive to panic, if you are sensitive to anxiety, if you have any underlying conditions to your thyroid, to your heart, to anything like that, a history of depression, be careful with your coconut oil. Even though it's something natural, it's just the medium chain triglycerides can really do a number on you if you're sensitive. And that's why I always say start out small, guys. A teaspoon, build yourself up to 2 if you want. So I don't know, that's my recommendation. If this stuff is happening to you, if you're using coconut oil and you're noticing these things, pull it out of your diet and see if that works. See if that helps. Do you notice that the panic or anxiety is gone once you eliminate coconut oil? Nobody says you need coconut oil on keto. It's just a way to get in some healthy fat. And if you're sensitive to it, then there's other ways to do it. You can use butter. You can use olive oil, avocado oil. There's so many ways we can get healthy fats in without straight MCT oil or coconut oil. So I hope that makes sense. It's such a broad topic, and there's such a plethora of information. I mean, I could just go on and on, but I want to keep it short and to the point so you guys understand. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Follow me on Facebook. We have a new group that is so amazing. You guys that are in it, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. What a fantastic group it's turned out to be. You can find it on Facebook with the address or the title. You just put it in the Facebook search bar, Keeping It Keto with Feliciannurse. That's right. You will find it, and I will approve you in. And yeah, great things are happening there. So I'll put all the links to my social media at the end of the video. But hope this helped you guys. And for those that disagree, agree to disagree. Everybody has an opinion, but scientifically, when you read up on the components of coconut oil, how it affects the body, definitely, in my opinion, as well as many others, can induce anxiety and or panic in those who are sensitive. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.